In Pinellas County, the state attorney's office, and Pinellas and Pasco County, because they're under the same umbrella and the same state attorney, recently within the past year, they've implemented something called the Pinellas Drop Program for first-time DUI, individuals that have been arrested for DUI. And what that means is this, is that under certain circumstances, the state attorney's office in Pinellas and Pasco counties agree to reduce the charge to a reckless driving if and only if you complete certain conditions prior to going to court and getting your case disposed of or your case closed out. So what's the criteria? The criteria is number one is the breath alcohol level must be 0.15 or lower. Or excuse me, anything lower than 0.15. In that case, as long as your breath alcohol level is below the 0.15 standard, which is almost 2 times the legal limit or nearly 2 times the legal limit, you're going to be eligible for this program. And the state attorney's office basically states that you'll have to do certain community service hours, maybe have an alcohol monitor, and also complete a DUI school and or treatment prior to going to court. And if your breath alcohol level is 0.15, between 0.12 and 0.15, they will agree to reduce it to a reckless driving. You will be adjudicated guilty, but the term of probation will be much lower and you will not be looking at a DUI conviction. And that's really important because in the event you are convicted of a DUI, beyond just the stigma of having a criminal arrest like a DUI on your record, it's going to increase your auto insurance rates. Their insurance company and the DMV are going to require that you get a special insurance called FR44 insurance. And you do not want to do that because that's going to be expensive and the DUI is always going to show up on your record. But there is another aspect of the Pinellas Drop program that's even better. If your breath alcohol level is 0.12 or excuse me, below a 0.12, but above a 0.08, or it's a drug DUI, meaning you didn't blow over the legal limit and you had some sort of illegal drugs or illicit drugs in your system, they, being the state attorney's office, will agree to reduce the charge to a reckless driving if you do some certain conditions before. But unlike the situation where your breath alcohol level is between a 0.12 and a 0.15, they will agree, they being the state attorney's office, to reduce it to a reckless driving withhold of adjudication. Again, that is very important because if we can get you pre-qualified for that, that would allow you to not only not have a DUI on your record and not have your auto insurance rates go up, but you may be able to get that sealed off your record at some point. And that's important because you don't want an individual doing a background check on you just for one mistake you made in your life. And now that's costing you a job, a mortgage, whatever it might be. So it's important to hire an experienced firm like Stechschulte Nell in navigating the criminal justice system in Pinellas and Pasco County with DUIs to determine if this is the correct route to go on your case. Thank you.